Hello guys, I'm going to be talking about the circulatory system or the cardiovascular system today. First off, let's start with the three main parts of the circulatory system. So we'll start with the heart, which everyone knows is one of the most important organs in the human body. Next we have blood. And then we have blood vessels. Blood vessels pump blood throughout the whole body. Now we'll go to the functions of the circulatory system. First of all, it pumps blood through the whole body, okay? Second, it picks needed materials from like the heart and takes it to places where it needs to go. Like, for example, when you have water, when you eat something and it goes through the intestines, all water from it is removed. All materials, nutrients are removed from the intestines and they're pumped through the blood. Now the blood takes that into around the whole body. So now every part of the body gets nutrients and water, slight of water, and then the blood specifically drops off this water at the kidneys. Now the kidneys filter this water from the blood, and now you urinate it out through the excretory system. Another function is carries waste away, which I just explained through how water. Okay, and last but not least, it carries immune cells or antibodies to places where they need to be, to a site of injury or to attack diseases. There's no space, I'll just... Okay. Now, we'll talk about firstly the heart. The heart is a hollow and muscular organ. Made up of cardiac muscles. So the heart provides the body. Provides the force to pump blood through the body. It has 4 chambers, which you can see over here. You have the left and right ventricles and left and right atriums. These are 4 chambers of the heart. And it is about a size of a fist. Like, your fist is very close to the size of your heart. So if you make a fist, you'll see approximately how big your heart would be. It is located behind the sternum, which is a bone right over. It's located right here. It's made of. It has slightly like cartilage on the sides, and it's a flexible bone. It's not really flexible, but it's connected to the ribs, and it's in the middle. Inside the rib cage, I already said it. Each beat of the heart pushes blood through the vessels into the entire body. Additional facts about it is blood is equally distributed to all parts of the body. Blood vessels travel to lung to pick up O2, which is oxygen, and drop it off at the heart, and from there it goes all the way to the different parts. Mostly in diagrams, when you see oxygen-rich blood is oxygen-rich blood, which means it contains oxygen from the lungs, which is taken to the heart through the pulmonary artery. This is mostly depicted in blue in diagrams like this one. So it's depicted in red, my bad. You see these all are arteries that are taking oxygen-rich blood away from the heart to all parts of the body. And the blue is oxygen-poor blood, which means that blood has dropped off oxygen at all parts of the body. There's no more oxygen in that blood, so it's oxygen-poor blood, and this is shown through blue-colored veins in diagrams. So oxygen-rich blood is arteries. Poor blood is veins, and I use the color to show which ones. The blood cycle takes less than 1 minute, and the heart beats about 100,000 times a day. Types of blood vessels. So first of all, we have arteries. They are largest. They are the larger ones. Largest blood vessels with thickest walls carry blood away from the heart. It's basically where you feel your pulse. So if you look over here on this diagram, you see these are the arteries, right? These arteries are where you would feel your pulse. If you put your hand by your neck, you would feel a small pulse, and that's from your artery. Okay, now we'll talk about veins. Veins carry blood toward the heart. Smaller arteries have valves to keep the blood flowing correctly. So they have it's like flaps, and they're all over, and they're everywhere in a vein. And once the blood goes to the heart, it's there to prevent blood going backwards, and it helps prevent diseases. Okay. So have valves. Then capillaries. These are capillaries are like it basically combination. They're like the merging point, you could say, I guess, of veins and arteries, and they're also how gas exchange happens in the lungs. Capillaries are the smallest. They are itty bitty, very tiny, with the thinnest walls. They have the thinnest walls. They connect veins to arteries. We can also wait. You can write that. Veins to arteries allow different type of allow a connecting point, like a turnaround point, basically. Turn round point of material between blood and like body cells. Okay, now there's the different components of blood. There's 4 different parts of blood, like 4 different types of bloods. Okay. So first of all, we have a white blood cell. These type of blood cells are the ones that fight against diseases. So I'll go ahead and write that. They fight diseases. These are the blood cells that be like basically at a site of disease or injury. When you like scrape your knee or scrape like your elbow or something, they stay there, so diseases are not allowed to like come in and infect like the site of injury. Now the most popular one are RBCs. These are red blood cells. They carry oxygen-rich blood to the whole body. Plasma. This is not as popular. Not a lot of people know of this. Plasma is mostly just water. 90% of water. Carries waste and substances like to important substances and waste to where they need to be taken. Platelets. They form clots at site of injury. Like when you're going back to the scrape example, once you scrape your knee or elbow, platelets go to the site of injury and they help prevent more blood from being lost through the process, and it helps stop bleeding. And then we have how the circulatory system remains homeostasis. Homeostasis is how basically the body remains balanced. So you can write here balance. So first of all, it delivers oxygen and nutrients to body cells. Removes waste. Products to places where they need to be eliminated. It helps fight off diseases. Going back to like the white blood cells here, and injury. Heart beats faster. You don't need to know this probably yet, but this is called tachycardia, and it basically makes the heart beat faster when once you're running, you would need more oxygen to parts of your body, so your heart beats faster to provide more oxygen to every part of your body so you can keep up. Blood vessels, you can put expand, or you can just put widen to deliver more blood. Okay, that's it for the circulatory system notes. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll try to answer. Thank you.